Hey guys, I just wanted to show you really quick how you can edit all of the logos included in the Jasper font. So I've opened my logo templates here up in Illustrator, and you can see all my logos are ready to go, ready to be edited. So the easiest way to edit most of these is just to swap out your text. So you can totally customize that. You can customize your colors by going over here and changing your color. So all of these can be completely customized. These fonts here and here are default in Adobe programs. So this is Minion Pro, this is Helvetica Light, and then this one will need to be installed. It's Babus New, and I've included the link to download it in the README file that comes with all this pack. So the most complicated part about editing these logos is going to be this circle here. I wanted to make sure that you could customize the gap there to fit whatever text you have. So I've included one that hasn't been cut or masked. So there are two ways you can go about this. The easiest way, I think, is to use the Pathfinder to cut out your space. So you're going to use your brush tool, or even your pen tool could work, and just click out all the space that you want cut out of the circle. And then you're going to have this selected and select your circle. Go down to the Pathfinder. If you can't see your Pathfinder, click Window and then make sure Pathfinder is checked and it'll come up for you. And then you're going to go down to this one right here, minus front. And when you click that, it's going to totally cut out that area of your circle. If you don't want to cut it so that it's not totally permanent, you can mask it out. It's just a little bit more labor intensive, but not too bad. You're just gonna block out the opposite amount. So when we cut it, we block out the amount that we want cut, and when we mask it, we block out the amount that we don't want cut. So you'll have that shape selected, select your circle there. And sometimes when you right click, it'll come up, make clipping mask. Other times it won't. And I always use the help bar. So you can go to Object, Clipping Mask, Make, or just right click it. There you go. And so what that does is it makes your cut a lot less permanent, so you can change it. So if you were to select all of that and then release your clipping mask, then you can go back and start editing it again, and delete that if you want. So that's how you edit them in Illustrator. I prefer Illustrator because you end up with vector versus raster, so you can scale your logo infinitely without pixelation. If you make something in Photoshop, you need to make sure that you're making it the right size so that it doesn't get pixelated when you scale it. So I'm going to skip over to Photoshop really quick. I've got my logos pulled up. These are edited just the same as in Illustrator. You can just swap out your text for whatever you choose. Oops. But I am going to show you how to edit that circle again in Photoshop. So I used a layer mask, and what you're going to do to edit this circle and the gap in the circle is edit your layer mask. So if you click your layer mask here and use your brush tool to brush anything black, it's going to block it out. If you want to make something show back up, you can brush it in white and it'll show back up. And you can kind of see everything on this layer mask here, but a good rule of thumb to remember is that black erases and white makes it come back. And then from here, once you're done editing your logo, if you wanted to save it as a file without a background so that you can put it on images and stuff, all you do is hide that background and save it as a PNG file. And you can also change your colors. If you wanted to change your color of this circle here, the easiest way is to double click on it, go to color overlay, and then you can change it like that. So yeah, that's pretty much how you edit your logos. Relatively simple, but if you guys have any questions at all, please comment, please email me at info@jenwagner.co. I am absolutely more than happy to help.